football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. And welcome to Saban Field at Dynasty Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Back. It's Russell. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Completion makes it 2nd and medium. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll try a pass here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. It's a fumble. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
You know, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback thought he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback and they push him backwards.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. Picks it up himself and still going. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The shotgun will hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback dropping back. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. And finally bringing him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Offense coming back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Give it to the back again. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab down the middle. It's Bond. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Well, they trap him for a sack.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the back now goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. And is intercepted. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now they'll run it on the draw. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Tight end makes the grab. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain and bring up third down. The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's a quick grab. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that first and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on third down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, they get him again.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a first and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Out. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. Caught behind the line. It's Bond. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Back to pass. It's Russell. Defense is coming after him. What a catch. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grabbed near the sticks. It's spun. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Runners all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. The Alabama offense onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it. But now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
back looking to throw it on second down. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for 6. Caught for the completion. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The offense will take their first timeout of the half to talk strategy here. Timeout at 4. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. And he drops back in the gun. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that run.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Fights off the defender. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. He gets loose. Here he goes. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown tie.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He's got a 1st down and more. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the read. Running back with the football. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Russell. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Oh, what a grab! The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they can.
On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Let's it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The pocket breaking down. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up 1st down at the 33.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass this time. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Wide receiver gets a shot on the ground here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And there's the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Powering through. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Now, they didn't best that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to scramble to his left. Catch made by the tight end. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7.
That makes the score Alabama 28-7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Receiver in motion now. To throw, it's Russell. A deep shot right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Grab behind the line. It's Meadows. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete on the final play, but they wrap up the win.